Title: The Gift of Sight. There was a girl who was born blind. Since childhood, she lived in a world of darkness and silence. She faced mockery and rejection from those around her. Many people avoided her, and some even laughed at her condition. But in the midst of her loneliness, there was a young man who always stood by her side. He was her boyfriend. He would always accompany her, help her walk, read books to her, and describe the beauty of the world she had never seen. They loved each other deeply, even though the world was not always kind to them. One day, the girl said to her boyfriend, "I want to marry you, but only if one day I can see. I want to see your face, to look at the world together, and to share happiness with you." Her boyfriend just smiled and hugged her tightly. "I'll always wait for you," he said. Time passed, and one day, someone came forward and offered to donate their eyes to the blind girl. The girl was overjoyed. After the successful operation, for the first time in her life, she could see the world around her. It felt like she had been reborn. However, her happiness turned to shock when she finally met her boyfriend. She realized he was also blind. She had never known before that he, too, lived in darkness, never seeing her face or the world, but always loving her unconditionally. Her boyfriend smiled gently and asked, "Will you marry me now?" The girl was stunned. Her heart was filled with confusion. She remembered all their promises and dreams, but at the same time, she felt uncertain. In the end, with a heavy heart, she turned down his proposal. Her boyfriend kept smiling, though his heart was broken. He said, "Take good care of my eyes, my love." And then he walked away. It was only then that the girl realized the person who had donated their eyes to her was her boyfriend. He had given her his sight, so she could see the world. But after gaining her vision, she could not accept that her beloved remained blind. Tears streamed down her face. She regretted her decision and wanted to run after him, but he was gone. She could only whisper, "I'm sorry. I only realized now that true love isn't about what you can see, but about what you feel." Moral of the story: true love knows no boundaries. Sometimes, we only realize the value of unconditional love after we lose it, or after we see the world through someone else's eyes. Cherish those who love you for who you are, not for what you have.